prosperous epoch of the powerful state, Turkmen peasants work consciously and carry out large-scale work. And this year, the Turkmen peasants, with their tireless and painstaking work, have grown rich harvests of various agriculture crops. Experienced melon growers have grown a generous harvest of melons. This team present highly appreciates the work of courageous Turkmen peasants growing various types of melons and gourds on the sacred and fertile Turkmen land. Preserves the ancient heritage of our ancestors, sweet and fragrant melons. As the esteemed president notes, paradise melons being the national heritage of our people, adorn our generous tablecloths. Melon is a pride and wealth of the Turkmen people. Among melons and gourds, Turkmen melons occupy a special place. They have observed the work, diligence, and love of our distant ancestors. Various types of melons are grown in Turkmenistan: Vakharman, Gulyabi, Qaragid, and other popular varieties. The roots of the Turkmen melon go back to the distant centuries. Unusually sweet and aromatic Turkmen melons are famous not only in our time, they were known throughout the world in ancient times. During the functioning of the ancient caravan route, many people wanted to taste a Turkmen melon. In ancient times, people who came with a caravan to the Turkmen land took with them sweet and fragrant melons grown and warmed by the bright rays of the sun of the Turkmen land. In those days, travelers transported melons to their country using special containers made of leather and copper. The Turkmen land is considered an ancient agricultural land. Here on the land warmed by the generous rays of the sun, a rich harvest of various vegetables, melons and fruits was grown. Melons grown on the sunny Turkmen land are distinguished by their sweet taste, medicinal properties, and long shelf life. Various fruits and vegetables growing on this land, after ripening, acquire a sweet taste and aroma. They are distinguished by their endurance to cold and hot climatic conditions. Juiciness of the pulp and density of the fruit, as if witnessing the special fertility of the sacred Turkmen land. Cracking with the ripeness, sweet melons, huge watermelons quench thirst on hot summer days. Add together with hot fragrant bread baked in the Turkmen tandır, melons and gourds quench thirst and hunger. Melon is a kind of melon culture with special benefits for human health. This squeezed melon juice has been known in folk medicine for a long time. It has many medicinal properties, improves immunity, and is useful in the prevention of diseases. Melon juice awakens appetite, provides the human body with vitamins, improves skin condition, softens it, makes hair and nails healthier. Melon pulp is rich in vitamins and minerals. It contains in large quantities vitamins of group A, B, E, C, elements such as calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, sodium, chlorine, sulfur, iodine, and iron. Melon helps to recover from colds, relieves nasal congestion. This melon culture is able to saturate the body with valuable substances. Melon juice is able to clean the cells of organisms, remove excess fluid from it. It strengthens the heart muscles. On hot days, it's enough to drink a glass of freshly squeezed melon juice. It's recommended to drink it on an empty stomach half an hour before a meal. There are a growing number of farms where delicacy kak, dried melon, is made from aromatic Turkmen melons. To make a dried melon kak, you first need to cut the melon in half, separate the flesh from the rind. Then the pulp, peeled and cut it in the middle, is dried on a canopy made of dry reeds. After the juice drains from the melon slices, they continue to dry on a special rope until they turn brown. After all this, the dried melon pieces are collected. Turkmen melons, not only now but also in ancient times, were exported to distant countries by caravan routes, as evidenced by historical information. Referring to scientific sources, one can find materials that the Turkmen melons have a large variety. Among melon fruits, melons, watermelons, pumpkins grown on the Turkmen land testify to the high skill and ability of the Turkmen melon growers. Melons and watermelons are used to make the national treats of sök, toshop, ijan, and kak. Melon is the queen of melon crops grown on our land and a national treasure of the Turkmen people. These sweetest melon cultures are brought the clean and healing air of our country, the fertility of the sacred land and the purity of its water, the warmth of the rays of the bright sun, the conscious work of the courageous and hard-working farmers.